Sometimes in life, something completely stupid and random happens, and you just need to base the next 8 to 12 hours of your life on that. And that's what happened with this. I had a weird glitch. You can see it here on the screen. Giovanni present in the background of all my other cards. And I thought, that's destiny. Now I need to do this. I need to beat the game is Giovanni. Alright, so hopefully by this point I have explained the mysticism that led me to make these choices, and that we are today going to try and make a Giovanni deck because the heart of the cards told me to, and I got to listen to the cards. All right, so let's make a new deck here. Now, I think the Pokemon cards are the most obvious or most important here, but let's get these ones out of the way. So we know we're gonna want boost, boss's order, right? Da, 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 da. My there we go. We're gonna get two of those because you gotta have the boss's order, right? And then we're gonna have Giovanni's Charisma. Yeah, one of my favorite cards to play ever. I think at least two of these, but honestly, I would be cool with losing way more. To speed down the hour of footage I have, I'm just going to explain to you quickly that I actually did go to Bulbapedia and I tried to look up every single Pokemon he's used on every single team he's played on, every single game he's been in. And while there are some consistent hitters in there, I couldn't really find anything that is the perfect, ideal Giovanni team. Unlike someone like Misty who has her Starmie or Brock who has his Onyx. So he's kind of an open window here, and I can do just about anything with him as long as I stick to these ones that are on the screen right now. But the problem I have here is Nidoking is cool. I really like this ability. If you have Nidoqueen in play, ignore all energy cost in the cost of attacks used by this Pokemon. Very cool. It costs 4, but it would cost 0, and it does 190, and it's poison. Very good. But for some reason, I just don't have Nidobrina. Now, the other way to go about this is the Rhyhorn route. We need Meowth, right? So this one, flip a coin if heads, switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. Kind of annoying, but kind of nice to get in the first turn to just screw up whatever plans they have. And here is why. We've got this one, Fury Swipes, but better, 50 deck. So this actually can do 150 damage for 2 energy if the coin flips around your side, which, hey, you know how that works, right? But that's on Rocket Call. Once during your turn, you research your deck for a Giovanni's Charisma card and reveal it and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So as you can see, this feeds back into, or is it this one, the Rhydon? Let's take a look here, because I feel like, iconically, he has to have a Mewtwo. Now, I could go for Mewtwo Vs and V stars. That could be my heavy hitter for this deck. I don't know how I feel about using the Mewtwo X. As you can see, this means I'm mixing energy types, but he does not, yeah, you know what? He needs the energy, because it's psychic energy attached to all your Pokemon, so he's not going to actually do that much. So if I'm going to go for Mewtwo's, it probably has to be these guys here. The Pokemon Go V-Star, and, sorry, V and Pokemon Go V-Star. Let's add one of those each. I think that could work. Now, I also think this one is trash. Why does this exist? But this one's kind of cool. Psy Pump, so I could use this one to load up my other Mewtwo's. But it's attached up to 2 energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Now, they have to be Psychic Energy, but I don't think it has to be Psychic Pokemon, so I could throw those on Rhydon. I could throw those on Rhyperior, who has 2 normal energy or colorless energy. So I think I am going to throw 2 of those in. So that is the core of our Pokemon on this team. I think we need to add some more stuff, though, here. So I added Sandshrew and Sandslash in just because I knew he had used them in the games, and it seemed like an appropriate way to fill a couple spots here. I used a lot of the basic trainer cards, nothing too fancy that you guys wouldn't expect, and then I threw in a mix of energy just to make sure I had a couple psychic energy for the Mewtwo's, and the rest was all fighting energy. After that, my character needed a makeover to make it more intimidating than it currently was. Although I would like to argue that anyone who wears that outfit has an immense amount of confidence is probably going to win. And since this character creation system and avatar system is kind of the worst, the best I could come up with is a black hoodie and a red t-shirt. So now 5 minutes into the video, I'm finally ready to play some Pokemon cards, and my first match kind of went off to a bit of a hiccup. The problem I was having with this deck is I just couldn't seem to get anything I wanted out on the field. And that might just be luck. This is the first match I played with this deck. But it was like Arven wasn't doing it, and my Great Ball wasn't working, and I had so many evolution Pokemon in this deck that were reliant, like Rhyperior and Rhyhorn and Rhydon and Sandslash and Persian, that when they worked, I knew they could do it, but I just could not get them out into play. And by the time I did get Mewtwo out with a few energy on it, they had a juiced up Arcanine, and it was already over. But the next game went a lot better. Just listen to what I had to say about it. Giovanni, and I got the Rhyhorn. Alright, what does Rhyhorn do again? Oh no. I have to read it again. Okay, that seems kind of cool. This is the big hitter, right? So I've got Giovanni's Charisma. Yeah, this is what we want to set up. We want to set this up and crush somebody here. Now we're going to be a little rude about this. And we're just going to rotate these through. We're going to do some damage here. We don't really need it because we don't have any more energy to play, but this way we're going to get that ball rolling. Because next turn, we're going to try and do it again and just wreck whatever comes up. So with the evolution in my hand, I don't even need to really use the charismatic drill. Because he's just going to do that much damage. Okay. Okay, boss's orders. That's actually good for me. I was afraid he was going to hit me. Let's retreat. Yeah, we're done with that for now. Yeah, don't show me that again. We're gonna boss's orders that thing, and then we're just gonna blow him up. That's me clapping. I'm not gonna lie, that win was kind of exciting because I got to use the boss's order. I got to use the Rhyperior. The deck felt like it was kind of doing what it was supposed to be doing, even if that wasn't the most intricate combo in the world. All right. One more, and then I think I am done with this deck. I'm not feeling it. The cards lied to me. They told me that Geo is the way to go, but it's not working for me. Okay, so I got the Mewtwo here. He's not really all that useful at this point in the game. So this game, my opponent decided to use the Frigibax Chen Pao deck, which is a super basic strategy, but once you get it out, it is extremely powerful. Yep, there's the Chen Pao we were talking about. So he's got the Frigibax, he's got the Chen Pao. He's just trying to get the evolution out. And if he does that, like, I might just forfeit this game. And that's exactly what happened. You know how this goes. If you've played against this deck before, it's all about getting those cards out as quick as possible. And then just ramping up damage, and either you run out of energy or you win the game. The problem with this player was that they were taking like 10-15 seconds between every energy and everything they would do, and I just got fed up waiting. Actually, I just don't want to play this player anymore. I wasn't going to win anyways, but I don't even want to find out if there was something cool I could have done. Who knew channeling Giovanni was going to put me into my villain arc so quickly? This game will make salt miners out of the best of us. But you know what? It's always fun to try something goofy. If you guys have any weird deck suggestions, please let me know, and I'll try those out in a future video.